Okay, hello, welcome to Overwatch, where there's a Halloween Terror event currently on. We've also got the... what do you call it? How to actually play that game mode. How do you actually play that mode, though? Halloween Terror, and... There's an event on! Anyway, yeah. Unranked, quick play... Mystery Heroes, Deathmatch, Arcades, Junkenstein's Revenge, Wrath of the Bride, Junkenstein modes. Okay, let's go with this. Enjoy the story without failure. Contains jump scares. Like, does it matter? What are the challenges? Let's have a look at the challenges, because there are some event challenges. 13 Junkenstein challenges. Win on hard, win on any difficulty, win on experts, win on legendary. 10,000 or higher. Okay, I think some of them, it doesn't matter if we go just story mode, right? While you wait. I don't think it matters what we do, but yeah, we're going to try and get some of the event things. I don't know what the things are that you win out of the event things, but let's do the event challenges, why not? And hopefully the game won't be too laggy, because I think there's something wrong with my PC that was making it a bit laggy. In Adelsbrunn continues or starts. Kariko, do I get a choice? I guess I'm just Kariko. Sure, we're ready. Am I ready? It seems to have already also been picked there. I guess you just get auto selected somebody. Great, we've got two healers. Adolphos is also. Oh, I see. There's other characters. Sure, let's go with this. Ready. I was misunderstanding. I thought, you know, because it had the picture on the thing, I was already thinking. I guess they might be also kind of confused. It's the first time that I've done this, okay? Slog Quest and Miliv. Okay, they've picked their people. They might have been waiting for us to pick. Who knows? There's a story.
Dr. Junkenstein and saved the Lord of the castle. Tonight, in
Halloween.
the haunted streets beneath the full moon's glow, 4 more heroes would face a new peril.
Are they different heroes to the one that was the first story? The Wrath of the Bride. It's definitely nothing to do with what do you call it? Frankenstein. Any association with Frankenstein completely coincidental. Okay. You see what I mean about some sort of lagging? Okay, what are my powers? What does left shift do? That's like a shotgun, okay. Right. And E is some sort of grenade. Okay, this will be fine. I saved you. I don't know if I needed to save them, but I saved them. Okay. Are they just meleeing or... Okay.
Come over to the objective.
To the objective! Okay, we've got some sort of lantern there. I don't know if that's like bullets or what. But hey, we're gonna try and not die. Okay, we're still waiting for the last person. Whatever they're doing. Okay, everyone should be at the town. Let's go, okay.
Come to the objective now. Follow my lead. Going in.
Come on, last person. What's taking you forever? Where were they going? Okay, finally.
We won't last long out here. Let's get inside and figure this out.
Yeah, but some won't last long out here like that.
Someone get her back up. I'll be getting.
Really? Get inside! Somebody immediately dies. Okay, what's this lag? Wow. Where's my screen gone? Your rendering device has been lost. Application closing. What? Excuse me? My rendering device has been lost. I object. My rendering device is there. I completely object to whatever this is. Wow, fantastic. Great work, lizards. Great work. Your rendering device is closing. Well, what happens? What happened here? What happened here? Like, you crashed my graphics? What is going on? It's not closing either. It is not closing. What is this? Hello? This is annoying. It's what it is. It's annoying. System interrupts 100%. Why? Okay, Overwatch, you need to end. Okay, when I wasn't streaming, like, I was able to play games on it. I was able to play Overwatch. Okay. So I don't know what that is. I was able to play Overwatch. It should not have closed completely. Is it Junkenstein? Obviously, I haven't done the Junkenstein revenge thing. I only played, like, normal Overwatch, but... This is concerning. That it's crashed. Okay, come on. Let's get back into the event. Like, one of them died. They're just gonna think I'm one of those a-holes who leaves the instant, oh, they died too quick, I'm out of this game. Because there are people that do that. They're like, oh, that person's not to my standards, I'm just leaving. I didn't do that, I promise. I promise. Okay, let's have a look at the challenges. So you get a voice line, you get some spray, you get a weapon charm, you get some battle pass EXP, which I don't have the battle pass, but the free one, I guess. So spray, a voice line, name card, voice line, voice line, voice line. Lots of battle pass EXP. Not really any, like, skins or anything. Competitive points. Then player icons in the lifetime things and titles, and no challenges for heroes individually. Season, again, it's just battle pass EXP. Weekly, daily, I should have looked at the daily first probably. Junkenstein's Wrath. She will find you. Is that Tilk? Is that God of War?
An outlaw whose dark magic has
I do have some skins from the original Overwatch, ironically, even though I didn't play much of it. And I do have a legendary skin as well, which is quite interesting. Okay, Possibula. Or did one of them leave the game, and did that cause the thing to
long ago. 4 heroes slew
to break?
Junkenstein and saved
Junkenstein! I would like to listen to the story if I play it again for the other stages though, because I haven't. So, you know, when we get to the next bits, if there's more story bits, I will be listening. That thing has some goddamn jukes, doesn't it? That wobbly thing has some jukes on him. That wobbly monster. Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh my god. Someone's dead already? How? I am on 4 HP, admittedly. Thank you. I was on 4 HP admittedly from the thing exploding, but you know. Like, how did you die? Oh, wait, I'm on so little health. No wonder.
Watch the other survivors.
Okay, there is ADS.
Let's get inside and figure this out.
Someone's down. Get them back on their feet. No joy. Our teammate needs to be revived.
Ouch. Okay, we're in sight. I don't think we need to, like, fight them off. It's not crashing this time. Click the radio. Whoops. That'd be the wrong button.
These messages.
Thank you.
I hope everyone got out safe.
Does anyone know what's going on here? I bet these Zomniks have something to do with the Lord.
That would be the wrong button that I pressed there.
Junkenstein, no doubt. What are we waiting for? Let's get to the castle and chop that doctor to bits.
Okay, but where do we go? Reach the castle. I don't know where we go.
The heroes set off toward the castle, and the howling wind
Okay, let's go.
ominous portent.
Portent!
These zombots don't scare me.
What about the one behind you?
You're trying to make me turn my back so you can kill me and sell my corpse. It won't work.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna die.
You got me.
I'm probably gonna die. Right, where's the healer? I think we lost our healer. Somehow. That's not helpful, is it?
You need a key to get
Okay,
to
there's
the
only
castle.
3 of us.
My sight tells me it's somewhere nearby.
We don't need a healer. Why they? Maybe they crashed. Maybe one person always crashes.
Drop that now or I'll give you something to wail about.
I sit on 1 HP because we don't have a healer.
Sloppy.
Thank you.
Crap, outlaw. I can't lose my prime suspect. Our teammates down. Hold steady.
Ouch. Okay, so 2 of us are down. Don't
Someone get
die.
that slacker off the ground.
We're able to move whilst incapacitated. Okay, thank you.
As the wind swept away
Okay,
the
got it.
remains, a haunting voice filled the minds of the heroes.
But I don't know where we're going.
From my banshee friend. Hey, who's yapping in my head? Do yourselves a favor. Stay away
Is
from
this not where we go?
or else.
Okay, we've lost our other
Guess we
teammate.
found our culprit.
Now to put a stop to her.
I guess we lost our other teammate. We're down to 2. This is not going to go so well, is it? Hello, Deja Move. How are you? Yeah, I decided to play it a bit. And it's actually running okay, considering it did crash once already. But other than that,
From high upon the ramparts, the gargoyles shattered their prisons and rained on the heroes below.
okay, did we get some good shots on it? Okay, we really need a healer. We really could use the healer. Shit. I'm sorry. We both died at exactly the same time. Don't think there's much that we can do here. You revived? You self-revive? Okay, that's interesting. I was gonna come to you. I was trying to come to you. Damn it. Okay, I got slammed. Nice. Nice slide, nice slide.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be reviving me anytime soon. Okay, I don't know how the revive works, though. Of course they put shields up, of course they do. Come closer. Like, you could have crawled to me and that would have helped. Where it's a little safer. Okay, I think we're just...
We lost one. You owe me for this.
Are we ever going to be able to kill these? I don't think we're going to be able to get these with just the two of us. Like, yeah, no. We try. We try.
Friendly down. Keep it together. It's gumshoe time.
Okay. Like, there's too many shields in the way.
We got one on the highway to Hades.
I don't think we're going to do this somehow. With just the two of us. Is it just the two of us left? Like, how are you meant to do this with just the two of you? This is impossible with just two people, right? Okay, is there any health?
Run short. Stay on your toes.
The gargoyles crumble.
Okay, gargle.
Strange voice spoke.
Take the dungeon shortcuts. I have no idea what that is.
Killed my favorite pets.
You like
That's...
Doctor?
How are you, Dejamu? You having a good day? Oh, I'm missing everything.
You're the bride of Junkenstein!
Hey, seriously?
We're not the bride of Junkenstein.
So this is where your tale ends.
I don't know. We've kind of found a path.
Let's get to the dungeon.
See, if we knew it was blocked, why didn't we take this all along?
Here that'll open the secret passage.
Do I want to ask how you know about this?
There ain't a prison round that could keep me locked up. Now get pulling.
In the depths of the dungeon, the heroes
Pulling everything.
under the hypnotizing gaze.
Is there any more hidden switches? Is that it? Did we win? The marionette.
Are we dreaming?
Is this a bad guy? Survive the nightmare. Ouch. Bob.
Our teammate needs help getting up. Get out of there.
Do something, Bob. Okay. Two marionettes. Thank you. Where's this marionette?
You owe me for this.
Okay, we got one of them. Oh, we're both dead. Sorry, I didn't realise. Yeah, I know. I know. Just hugs in the corner.
Another murder and Atlas run.
We survived! Somehow.
Marionette's nightmare ended.
Thank you.
The bride still haunted the heroes.
Do our
I
best.
was hoping you wouldn't wake up.
What
Well-
have you done with the Lord of the Castle?
I have plans for him. And now, I have plans for you, too.
Twist of fate. The summoner stood guard over the castle door. Sought to destroy.
Oh, you're dead.
That easily.
Get up.
I need a doctor. Now,
We'll have tried to save them. Not designed for two people, really. Wow. This isn't designed for two people, quite clearly. Okay, this is way too many things coming at us at once to ever stand a chance to survive. This is the true reality. That's not exactly what she said. She says that in a completely different language. Okay, well, it's just me now, isn't it? Just me left now. How the heck am I meant to do this on my own? Like, you know, it'd be hard enough with four of us. Now it's just me. Okay, Beelzebub might... He had a lot of health, but then he died. I was going to say he might do some work here. But then he didn't. But then he didn't. It's the summoner just re-healing constantly. That is definitely impossible to win in that instance. That'd be impossible to win if the summoner keeps healing up on my own, I must say. Stay back. You know, I don't have enough bullets to deal with this on my own. And then that thing just comes and teabags you as well. Right, so this thing over here is just an ordinary enemy, right? How? How do you ever do this on your own? Like, there is no way to do this on your own. There is no way to do that on your own. And she gets healed every time we die. There's no way to do this alone. I don't get why they're not, like, bringing other people back into the game, because... Like, you can't do this on your own. The instant one person left, I think it was literally impossible. When it's just one person left alone, nah, there's zero chance. How? How do you do that on your own? Tell me, how do you possibly do that on your own? It's impossible. Okay, we are connecting to the server. Let's go. Have you been playing much of the event yourself, Deja Vu? Okay, the tale doesn't continue, it starts again. Because it's impossible to win alone. It's impossible to win alone. Okay. And we lost our healer, like, right at the start of the game. It was the healer that left as well. Maybe 3 people. If you've still got your healer, you might stand a chance. Not really. Well, you know, as you can see, don't take the key. What? Don't take the thing that lets you progress the game. Why? Why don't take the key? I wonder if that's also why someone left the other thing. Like, it's their achievement to put the key in the lock! And because they didn't get it, they quit the game. Right?
Not long ago, 4
Is that what it was?
met Dr. Junkenstein and
Or is that some alternative story if you don't take the key?
from the streets beneath
I don't know these things. But, you know, it would have been nice to be able to complete it, but I'm gonna take the key. If the key drops, I'm taking the key. I got the key last time, I'm taking the key, especially if it is an achievement thing.
the heroes emerge from their shelters, hoping to reunite with other survivors.
Okay, this time I won't get blown up a bit.
Binding your soul to mine.
Okay, why is that route not open? Because maybe there's different routes every time that you play. Because I swear that was open last time. Okay, I'm dead low health. Thank you for the heals.
Case closed.
Also, I wasn't the one that was dying like early in the other ones.
Long out here. Let's get inside and
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare. Garden Warfare. I haven't played it. It's $7 on Steam, sure. But, you know, I've got loads of things that I need to play as well, so... Well, $7, €7, so it might be cheaper than that again. Okay.
these messages.
What is that ping that you're sending
I
up
hope
there?
everyone got out safe.
Does anyone know what's going on here?
I mean, I'm gonna take the key again.
Something to do with the Lord of the Castle.
There's a chance I might already have it. If it was in a bundle, like a humble bundle or something, there's a good chance that I've already got it.
Jump that doctor to bits.
Yeah, there's loads of things that I'm trying to play at the moment, so... You know, I can't guarantee. Also,
Brings a fortune teller to Adler's
People like
I might need to up my sensitivity a bit or down it, whatever the difference is.
why.
Although it only goes up to 2.
Mom would be proud.
Okay. I don't know why the guy was saying, like, don't take the key, because I'm gonna take the key. I'm gonna take the key.
Locked. Not getting to the castle without a key.
My sight tells me it's somewhere nearby.
I'm gonna take the key.
Gales and snatch the key from the hero's hands.
Drop that now, or I'll give you something to wail about.
Okay, I think I accidentally blown her out of the range of that. Okay, now that we've got a healer, this is much better. Where'd she go? Okay, no cover and fire from my friend while I'm reloading. Where did she actually go? Like, where is... There she is. Ouch. Yeah, I could use some heals. Thank you, healer. Okay, well, I didn't get the key this time. Someone else got it.
Fill the minds of the heroes.
I expect.
But we've got a better chance of surviving that if we actually have a full crew.
Who's yapping in my head? Do yourselves a favor. Stay away from the castle, or else.
Nope, we're going
Our
in.
culprit.
Now to put a stop to her.
Okay, but could you do the thing?
Going in. Follow my lead.
Whoever's got the key is an absolute troll.
Castle should be up this way.
Does anyone else feel like we're being watched?
Okay, I don't know how to report them, but Orton's an absolute troll, not
The people looking at me.
putting the key in the lock. That's just troll 101, dumb fuck.
From high upon the ramparts, the guard orders shattered their prisons and rain on the heroes below.
Have we only got one gargoyle as well? Damn it.
My crystal ball says you're not done yet.
Yeah, I need to reload a bit. See, this is much better when we've got actual other people. Much better when you have actually other players. Oops. That was a mistake.
Killed my favorite pets.
You aren't the doctor. Who are you?
A grieving widow.
That was a big mistake there.
Junkenstein.
Junkenstein.
I blocked the path to the castle, so this is where your tale ends.
Reckon I know another way through. Let's get to the dungeon.
We're already there.
Should be a lever around here that'll open the secret passage.
Do I want to ask her?
In the depths of the dungeon,
In the depths, we're ready. We got this. And that guy's a troll. He was not putting the key in, and he took the key. Like, that's absolutely trollish behavior. That's the worst Australian accent I've ever heard. These are going to be far easier to take control of now there's multiple of us. This game is not designed for 1 or 2 people. So when they left, it should have replaced them, really. Okay, go heals, heals, heals. Thank you. Okay, we took care of him. Easy.
though the marionette's nightmare ended, the bride still haunted.
The pride still haunts us.
I was hoping you wouldn't wake up.
What have you done with the Lord of the Castle?
I have plans for him. And now, I have plans for you, too.
Where is she?
In a twist of fate, the summoner stood guard over the castle doors sought to destroy.
Gumshoe time. That is the laziest demon in all damn Come to the gallows. Stay on your toes.
Looks like you need a hand.
Okay, stop that. Damn it, he put the shields up and stopped that. keeps getting away from my things, right? I need heals. Thank you. Damn it. I think I actually helped him and put him back in the shield. Right, where did the bride go?
She was dead, wasn't she?
Seems the bride stoked her back to life. Well, she's dead again now, and the bride's next. Once we
Is she?
bust through this door. Step aside, gals. My
This door?
dynamite will burn this door to the ground.
Behind the castle doors, the heroes met only with shadows.
I mean, we could have blown that up the entire time, but...
Oh, you finally made it. I'll have my butler show you. They got me good.
Thank you. We just better be running.
You never
But that
mentioned
thing was just following me.
haunted.
Ever seen one that wasn't? Stay focused. That ghost could be back any minute.
Okay, as long as it's not following me this time. I didn't know where we were going. How am I meant to know where we're going? That's just a wall. Spinny wheel, man? Really?
Let's take him to the gallows.
Did the bride reanimate all these omnics?
That was quick.
Seems Junkenstein wasn't the only inventive one. Question: is she married to the doctor or his monster? Really not important.
Both.
Right now. Says you. Beelzebub's feasting tonight. Look at all this. The bride idolized Junkenstein, even after his
Well, she would have to be if she was married to him, right?
It all ended. To finish what he started.
What for? What else? Revenge.
You would idolize the person you're married to, right?
Fast. Know your place.
Or at least be in love with them. You're done being a troll and not
Thanks.
unlocking the door. Fucking trolls.
That sounds like the Lord of the Castle.
Within the throne room, the heroes found the Lord bound to an operating table, held at the whim of
It's about to get blown up.
the bride.
Where'd she go?
Vengeance for her fallen creator. She returns the Lord into a monster most powerful. Should the heroes fail to stop her,
They don't call
I wonder if Bob's time limited. Health limited. There he went.
I can feel
Damn
the
it.
bride's aura. She's still close.
We can't let her flip any more switches. Think you can predict the one she'll pick next?
I see her choosing the one we least expect.
It'll be
is
this
why
one.
People hate fortune tellers.
I was correct! It was that one!
Junkenstein is robbed of his revenge. I won't make the same mistakes.
Vengeance only leads to suffering.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
You know, because I have this sight.
I'll get my revenge.
It was this one again! I have the sight. I can predict which lever she's going to... Sorry.
Someone get them back on their
I can
feet.
predict which lever she's going to pull.
Her butler's back for revenge.
What is this?
Everyone want revenge on us.
We didn't do anything. Speak for yourself.
She's on the switch. Stop her.
Can we stop her?
We're down one. Don't get sloppy.
For the wrath of the bride.
Where is she? Hacked?
Got you cornered. Keep it up.
Damn it. Okay.
Hey, someone pick her up. Apagando las luces.
Where'd she go?
Apagando las luces.
Damn, the ghost. This is fine. Okay, at least we got a chance of winning this one.
Remember?
Even with that. Okay, we got it.
Junkenstein met the same end
Doing an interesting split.
at the hands of 4 brave heroes. The lord of the castle was saved, and once more could Adlersbrunn rest soundly. For now.
Saved. For now. I'm not going to endorse anyone else. I don't know who was the troll. I think it was Uriton. It might have been the guy that I literally just endorsed. Okay. 3 stars, almost 3 stars. Well, can't quite get 3 stars. I'll take it. Win the first day. No Spark event challenge. 1000 XP. Okay, Wrath of the Bride event challenge. Let's go. I don't know what the other challenges are for the event. Okay, so win on hard difficulty. Okay, eliminate 35 bosses. Shock tires. Eliminate experiment while it's in tank form on hard difficulty or above. Okay, because we did that. Disturb the guest in the tavern in the Wrath of the Bride. Okay. Witness 7 banshee movements in a single run. Okay, so in the tavern, there's a guest to disturb. Didn't see them, but, you know, maybe we go disturb them.
An outlaw whose dark magic had graced Adlersbrunn before.
Maybe we go disturb them.
Not long ago, 4 heroes slew the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
So is it just the same story every time?
The heroes emerge from their shelters, hoping to reunite with other survivors in the safety of the tavern.
And it must just be the same story every time, right? Okay, some of them are taking, like, quite a bit of damage. Ouch. Some of them are taking quite a bit of damage.
I
Okay.
foresee you coming over here.
Thank you. Oh, am I playing as the seer? Fitting. Okay, now we're just waiting for whoever the last person
The
is.
other survivors.
Right, okay. I want to disturb
Let's get inside and figure this out.
the guest.
We got one on the highway to Hades. Someone get her back up. Get over here. with that radio blaring.
Could you not? Could you not?
These messages. I hope
Could you not?
out safe. I bet these Zomniks have something to do with the Lord of the Castle and Dr. Junkenstein.
Okay, so I completed the challenge, I think.
The castle.
But someone else seems to be knocking on the door and not letting it. I guess that's the trolly thing to do, prevent someone else doing it. And just keep knocking at it.
Don't reckon you can see if we survive the night.
Something's clouding my sight. You can't predict much of anything right now.
Of course not.
Enter the spirit world. Future's bright.
Yeah, I think we got sped up there by someone's powers, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. I'm taking the key this time.
Not getting to the castle without a key.
Because wherever the
Sight
troll
tells me
was,
it's somewhere
did it.
nearby.
Not there? Okay, interesting. I guess it can move. It's not just in one spot. Guess the key can move. Yeah, well, there's a door up here. Not in there. Tells me it's nearby.
The dreadful banshee lunged into the screaming gates and snatched the key from the hero's hand.
Drop that now, or I'll give you something to wail about.
Okay, where's she gone? Yeah, ouch.
Give me that.
My key.
Swept away the banshee's remains. A haunting voice filled the minds of the heroes.
I'm not gonna let them troll it this time.
More from my banshee friend.
Hey, who's yapping in my head?
Do yourselves a favor.
Yeah, we
Stay
did it.
away from the castle, or else.
Guess we found our culprit.
Now to put a stop to her.
And I don't troll. You know, I get the key, it goes in.
Castle should be
I'm
up
not
this way.
a goddamn troll who's gonna hold on to it and prevent people from playing the game. Because that's just not fun, and it's just dumb.
Looking at me.
Something is coming. Above us!
From high upon the ramparts, the gargoyles shattered their prisons and rained on the heroes below.
Lucy, you'll need me.
Okay, I can't shoot through that because it's like impenetrable force shields. Damn it.
We lost one.
Get back in there.
Where'd they go? Okay. That was the problem.
My crystal ball says you're not done yet. Stay on your toes.
And the strange voice spoke once more.
Yeah, I don't know how many revives you need to do to, like, probably an achievement for revives, right?
You aren't the doctor. Who are you?
A grieving widow.
You're the bride of Junkenstein.
Aye, seriously? I blocked the path.
Junkenstein? I thought it was Junkenstein.
Tale ends.
I actually don't know how you melee.
Another way through. Let's get to the dungeon. Come to the objective now. Should be a lever around here that'll open the secret passage.
Do I want?
In the depths of the
Wow. Speedrunning the levers.
hypnotizing gaze
Nice. Literally speedrunning the levers. Okay.
Feels more like a bloody nightmare.
The way they say nightmare though, it just sounds so wrong. This Gangadin guy is actually really good, huh?
I need a. I've got you. Now.
Thank you. Well, I was trying to focus them. It didn't pay off for me.
The bride still haunted the heroes.
I was
Might have needed some heals.
What have you done with the Lord of the Castle?
I have plans for him. And now I have plans for you.
In a twist of fate, the summoner stood guard over the castle door, sought to destroy.
Entering the spirit world. It's gumshoe time. Beelzebub, do something.
Okay. Got it. That was quick. Okay, apparently I didn't get her, but tried.
You owe me for this.
Where are you going, mister?
The summoner. She was dead, wasn't she?
Seems
Was.
the bride stoked her back to life.
Well, she's dead again now. And the bride's next.
Once we bust through this door.
Step aside, gals. My dynamite will burn this door to the ground.
Okay. I tried to preempt it. That was like a little early, I think. I tried to be quick. I tried to be quick. I tried to be quick. I timed it wrong. Unstoppable ghosts.
I'll have my butler show you.
You know, I tried to speedrun it.
Unless you want to be
Ouch. Okay. Got 3 of us at once with that ghost. That's quite impressive.
Castle's haunted.
Ever seen one that wasn't?
Stay focused. That ghost could be back any minute.
That one's on the house.
That was quite impressive. Okay, I don't know if the friendos are coming with us. Okay.
Did the
We didn't get him in tank form that time, but that's fine.
Seems Junkenstein wasn't the only inventive one.
Ooh, question. Is she married to the doctor? Or his wife?
Really not important right now.
Says you.
Look at all this. The bride.
Okay, I'm determined to get the keys. I'm gonna be master of keys.
For his demise.
And now she's returned to where it all ended.
Just because of trolls.
To finish what he started.
What for?
What else? Revenge.
Just because there were trolls last time.
Fast.
Head of the herd.
Okay. Maybe should have been better. I was trying to race it, but the teammates didn't support me.
That sounds like the Lord.
Get a move on.
Within the throne room, the heroes found the Lord bound to an
I
operation.
bounced off the ceiling. I was trying to throw it up there where she was. Ah, that would have been perfect timed explosive if it did. So I wonder if that would interrupt her from doing that. Like, do we just lose if she does this?
She would turn the Lord into a monster most foul. Should the heroes fail to stop her?
Get me back in the fight for us.
The Junkenstein's monster is also the monster.
Pick up your here. Let me help you.
I think we might be losing if you're not going to stop her.
Entering the spirit world.
Like, they were not even trying to stop her. They were not even trying to stop her.
You'll learn how it feels to be a monster.
Rat's gone. She's a tricky one.
Can't let her flip any more switches.
This experiment of hers is downright unnatural.
I wouldn't go pointing fingers if I were you.
Is its health based on how long she pushes the thing?
Surprise on that switch.
Which switch? Damn it. You know, they were just letting him die. They were just letting him, well, be revived. I wonder if there's a thing for that.
She's at a switch again.
I wonder if there's an achievement for letting her revive it. There probably is. Damn it, I think she got away before we revived her, or stopped her reviving. Ouch. Where's she going? I walked right into that, didn't I? The unstoppable ghost.
I thought your dark magic was supposed to prevent this.
It is. But you can't stop an unstoppable ghost. Well,
That ghost is back. Keep moving.
I feel rage in him. Pain.
okay, that's
Feel
just.
sorry for him, but I'm a little busy.
You got a long life ahead of you.
Oh, is the ghost on top of me?
Get off of that switch.
Did she just revive him?
Fix me up. Someone get her back up.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Our teammate needs to be revived.
Or you're just gonna get up on your own. That also works.
I need a hand. She's on the switch.
Goddamn ghosts.
Careful! We lost one.
Oh, this goddamn ghost. I think you just sit there posing. Every time.
We've got you cornered. Give it up.
Where is she?
Somebody get him back up. Beelzebub, do something.
Oh, we've lost everyone, that's why. They all left the match. I was like, what is going on? It's because they all left the match. Like, they weren't even trying to stop the bride as well, which was the worst. Which was the worst part. But they all left the match. That's why we're not doing this.
Our teammate's down. Enter the spirit world. Apagando las luces.
Okay, we got it. But it's because they all left the match. That's why we didn't do this for ages.
A death at the hands of 4 brave heroes.
One, they were just sitting waiting for it to do the thing.
And once more could Atlas Brun
Which, you know, maybe that's an achievement. I don't know, but... 2... No, you get an endorsement for sticking around. Thank you. Zenin has already been endorsed for this match. F9 to capture player of the game. Well, me going and actually shooting the boss. Who would have guessed? Player of the game actually going and stopping the boss, so everyone was just sitting and waiting for it to do the thing. Who would guess that that's player of the game? What is this? Werewolf Winston skin. Reach Battle Pass Tier 2. Okay, so we got the knock knock and the ominous thing. Right, what are the other things? Let's go to my inventory and make sure that I've claimed this. So that we can start progress on the Werewolf Winston skin, which takes 4 hours. It's a long time to get the extra skin. Okay, 13 Junkenstein challenges for Weapon Charm on Hard, on Expert, on Legendary. You get a spray. It's a nice enough spray, but do I care? Score of 10,000 or higher. Win Wrath of the Bride has 4 different heroes. Okay. So I guess we want to play as every different hero. Shock tires for a voice line. 35 bosses. One more boss and we get that. Strike a pose with the bride during your introduction. Okay, how do you do that? How on earth do you do that? I guess you need a teleportation thing, right? Eliminates the experiment while it's in tank from 1 hard. We're not doing that. Uncover the fate of the Terrapast in a hidden corner of Aberstein. Okay. That one might be a bit awkward. There's like a hidden corner that's got something. Crouch at the lantern for 6 seconds whilst the ghost is active. Oh. Oh. Does the lantern stop the ghost from getting you? Is the afraid of the light? Well, I mean, that's easy enough to do. We'll just find a lantern and crouch at it for 6 seconds. We can get that one. No problem, right? And then one more boss and we've got some of the stuff, and we're not going to get everything. Clearly not going to get every achievement. But as long as we at least get... Okay, I'll play as one of the other characters. Is that on my screen or is that just part of the thing? It's on the thing, okay. That's the worst. Okay, someone took Sir Jen, so I guess I'm Junker Queen.
in death and cadavers.
So, you know, I had no choice in the matter. I had to play as a different character anyway.
Not long ago, 4 heroes. The heroes in the
Okay. Shotgun.
to reunite
Temporary health, movement speeds. Wounds all enemies in front of you. Okay. And then that ult is like wounds all enemies in front of you. Okay. Are they all waiting for me? I'm coming. I'm a coming. I think. I think. If I can find a way. I'm a coming. Hidden corner. I wonder where this hidden corner thing is. Like, it's not going to be down here, is it? Okay, looking for the hidden corner objective, okay? Okay, well I've got a lot more health as this character, so I'm the tank.
Let's get inside and figure this out.
So I won't die as easy.
On the carcass. Someone get her back up.
Your case still needs cracking,
God,
remember?
yeah.
Mosey on over here.
Gentle rain.
Hey, you soapy.
Can't hear myself think with that radio blaring.
Okay. But I'm not gonna knock on the door again. We've already done that one. We've got the achievement. We don't need to.
These messages. I hope everyone got out safe.
Does anyone know what's going on here?
I bet these Zomniks have something to do with the Lord of the Castle.
You?
And
For the heals?
Junkenstein, no doubt.
Really? You're not gonna do any more heals?
Let's get to the castle and chop that doctor to bits.
Thank you.
the heroes set off toward the castle, and the howling wind spelled an ominous portent.
Don't reckon you can see if they survive the night.
Something's clouding my sight.
You can't predict much of anything right now.
Of course not.
Okay, well they're dying like way too easy. I wonder if like the guy that kept dying was also like the tank. Because like... if you die as this character, you've got some serious issues, right?
Door's locked. Won't get to the castle without a key.
My
Is this like over double the health? Over double the health.
The dreadful banshee lunged at the screaming gales and snatched the key from the hero's hands.
Drop that now, or I'll give you something to wail about.
Okay. I was looking for the achievements.
Our teammates down there, Beelzebub.
I'm coming back.
Someone get that slacker off the ground.
Okay, the gun is a bit slow on this character though.
As the wind
Gun is a bit slow.
banshee's remains, a haunting
But we can do this.
filled the minds of the heroes.
Thank you.
I expected more from my banshee friend. Hey, who's yapping in my head? Do yourselves a favor. Stay away from the castle, or else.
I'm coming.
Guess we found our culprit.
Now to put a stop to her.
Okay, let's go.
Castle should be up this way. Does anyone
Right,
know?
I wonder where the hidden corner thing is, because
Yeah.
I haven't really seen.
And I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
take kindly to people looking at me.
Something is coming.
Above us.
From high upon the ramparts, the gargoyles shattered their prisons and rained on the heroes.
Is that just a melee? Because that's really not that useful, is it?
We got one on the highway to Hades.
Oh, is he dead already?
We're not done yet.
Time for the reckoning.
You know, being the tank actually is good for living, isn't it? How dare you? Being the tank's pretty good.
Strange voice spoke once more.
You don't die as the tank.
You aren't the doctor. Who are you?
A grieving widow.
You're the bride of Junkenstein!
Aye, seriously? I blocked the path to the castle, so this is where your
Okay, let's
tale
go.
ends.
Reckon
I could use a bit
know
more
another
healing.
through. Let's get to the dungeon. Should be a lever around here that'll open it.
The depths of the dungeon.
I could use a little more healing, you know.
Enticing gaze.
Thank you. So hello Evelyn 543.
It feels more like a bloody nightmare!
I don't know, I hope I'm not on Norwich talk because that'd be really awkward.
No, Doctor! Your guts wouldn't fetch me a heartbeat! Get up!
Thank you for the heals. Thank you for the heals. Good shot, Evelyn. Good shot.
Though the marionette's nightmare ended, the bride still haunted the heroes.
Okay, if we see a lantern,
You wouldn't wake up.
What have you done with the Lord of the Castle?
I have plans for him. And now, I have plans for you, too.
In a twist of fate, this summoner stood guard over the castle door she had once sought to destroy.
okay.
You owe me for this. Another murder in Atlas Run. Hey, it's gumshoe time. Here, let me help you.
Okay. Okay. I think we all kind of got
She was
credit for that.
dead, wasn't she?
Seems the
Yeah, Tank doesn't die.
to life.
Well, she's dead again now. And the bride's next.
Once we bust through this door,
Step aside, gals. My dynamite will burn this door to the ground.
Are we all girls? I don't think my character is.
Behind the castle doors, the heroes met
Behind the castle doors. Where's the lantern? Where's the lantern? Where's the lantern?
knocking around and murder.
Oh, you finally made it. I'll have my butler show you.
Stay away from that thing. Unless you want to be in a world of hurt.
Okay. Lantern lit. Sat by the bonfire. Just for the achievement.
Someone get them back on their feet.
Okay. Well, I know Died's reviving you.
Ever seen one that
I know we didn't need to, because you would come back all on your own, but... I revived you!
Teammate needs help getting up.
Did the bride reanimate all these Omnics?
Tanks are just good.
Junkenstein wasn't the only inventive one.
Tanks are just strong.
Question, is she married to the doctor? Or his monster?
Really not.
Says you, as the queen.
Okay, also the person that's playing as the character I played as keeps dying. So, you know. It's not that I was bad with that character, it's just everyone dies. Everybody dies.
And now she's returned to where it all ended.
Dies. Playing as that
To
character.
finish what he started.
Character.
What for?
There'll be but one survivor.
Revenge. We need to find the Lord. Fast. That's the Lord of the castle.
Okay, easy. Oh yeah.
The heroes found the Lord bound to an operating table.
Damn it! You get the photo bomb!
Junkenstein.
How do you do that? How do you do that? Is there a way to just jump off his body? Or does it have to be that specific character?
She returns the Lord into a monster.
I guess it's just that character.
Should the heroes fail to stop her?
She's at the switch. Stop her.
Where'd the bride go? I wasn't done killing her yet.
We can't let her flip any more switches.
Idea. We flip them first.
Leave the idea.
Yeah, that seems like a smart idea. We'll just, like, kill him ourselves. Works.
The bride's on that switch.
Ouch.
Are you gonna heal me or what?
Well, that came out of nowhere. Thank you.
She's on the switch.
What's up here? Hidden corner. So that's just back out the game, isn't it? I want to find this hidden corner thing, okay? I'm sorry. Like, I know I shouldn't be abandoning them, but it was stupid. I was curious. I was curious, okay? I thought it was somewhere we hadn't been before.
We've got you cornered.
Yeah, I know I was fooling around a bit. Okay, that's a nice little slide there.
A death at the hands of 4 brave.
I know I was messing around a bit there.
Lord of the castle was saved, and once more could Adlersbrunn rest soundly.
Junkenstein. Thank you. Who endorsed me? Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn. Yeah, of course. You were nice. You endorsed Evelyn. Evelyn endorsed us, and sure, you can have one as well. Even though I went messing about, I got the endorsement. You know, that's nice. Even though I went messing about. Thank you, Evelyn. I'm guessing Evelyn endorses 3 stars. Ah. Even though I went messing about it, I just was curious because I saw the door open. I thought it might lead to somewhere else that had the secret thing. But it didn't, did it? It did not lead to the secret thing. Okay, so winners 4 different heroes. Nightfall over Aldersbrunn and name cards. Fate of a Terror Past in a hidden corner. Like, Where is that? I guess that's something you have to look up, right? Adlersbrunn, Germany. Which has not been seen in Adlersbrunn for some time, but rumors say she still haunts this town. Let's try Sojourn.
Who faced more questions than answers.
Let's try Sojourn and see if we can. Sojourny Weaver! See if we can't do this. Evelyn was saying hello. Evelyn was nice. And endorsed us.
4 heroes slew the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
So, very nice person.
Of the castle. Tonight, Insomnicon.
We saved Junkenstein.
Full moon's glow.
Forever. What are this guy's powers? Ground slide, disruptor shot. Then cancel into high jump. Okay.
Heroes emerge from the shadows, hoping to reunite with others.
Okay. This is how I get the thing. What does that do? That's like a pulse laser. Okay. Wow. He just kicked me in the face. But that's how we get up to photobomb Junkenstein. Wow, everyone is dead already.
Thanks. I'll return the favor.
Okay, you're already up. I put the tank already down as well.
We won't last long out here. Let's get inside and figure this out.
Except the tank was already down.
Looks like you need a hand.
And that's the problem. Because I was doing good as the tank. Like, if you died as the tank, you got issues.
Can't hear myself think with that radio blaring.
Okay, why have I got a... No, I can't use the right click. Have I... Do you have a limited number of uses on that?
These messages. I hope everyone got out safe.
Does anyone know what's going on here?
I bet these Zomniks have something to do with the Lord of the Castle. And Dr. Junkenstein, no
What are we
doubt.
waiting for? Let's get to the castle and chop that doctor to bits.
Holding our defenses.
The heroes set off toward the castle.
Yeah, let's go.
And the howling wind spelled an ominous portent.
How'd you end up an outlaw?
Or maybe it's orange because I can use it.
Is that so? And maybe I made a town's gold disappear. Happy?
Okay, it's not orange anymore. I have no idea what it being orange means. What is this Q? I don't even know what this Q is. But it's orange again. Oh, railgun charges holding. Okay, so I guess it's like fully charged.
It's locked. You need a key to get to the castle.
My sight tells me it's somewhere nearby.
Like, it's got to be one of these. Wasn't there? Okay. Maybe you can only get it whilst...
And snatch the key from the hero's hands.
Drop that now, or I'll give you something to wail about.
It's gumshoe time.
Enter the spirit world.
Maybe you can only enter the hidden corner before you get the key, and then that's why they didn't want us to get the key.
You're not done yet.
Well,
Swept away the banshee's remains. A haunting voice filled the mind.
maybe that's the case. I don't know.
I expected more from my banshee friend. Hey, who's yapping in my head? Do yourselves a favor.
I don't know how it works. What is that? chain doing on your back there?
Guess we found our culprit.
Now to put a stop to it.
Yeah, and I don't take
Damn
kindly.
it. Didn't get to cancel in time.
Something is coming.
Above us.
From high upon the ramparts, the gargoyles shattered their prisons and rained on the heroes below.
Okay, thank you. Got him.
As the strange voice spoke once more.
Aw, you killed my favorite pets.
You aren't the doctor. Who are you?
A grieving widow.
A grieving widow.
Aye.
Junkenstein. Hello, welcome back, Chaos Stars. How are you? How's your day going?
Another way through. Let's get to the dungeon.
You having a good day? You been playing Overwatch much yourself?
Here that'll open the secret passage.
Do I want to ask?
Oh, I almost took every single lever there. First attempt to Overwatch now. Yes. Well, I mean, you know, since I started streaming. Alright, chillin'. Nice. Good to hear. I've been trying to get back into it. Okay, cool. How are you finding it? Everything going good? Have you played the event? How are you finding the event? Like, when people leave the event, it's a bit awkward, because, like... it's literally impossible when you're just one person. Well, maybe it depends what character you are. Maybe it depends which character you are as to how impossible it is, but... they're all spawning... where I'm not looking. Why are none of them spawning over here? I bet. Well, you love the events, but some other normal things make the game bad. Oh no. What sort of things are making the game bad? Obviously it's free, so, like, you know, there's no... can't complain when it's free too much.
You wouldn't wake up.
What have you done with the Lord?
But yeah, like,
I have plans for him.
you know, with every game, there's going to be things that make it bad and make it good, right?
This summoner stood guard over the castle doors, sought to destroy.
I don't think I've fully got her. Okay, someone else finished her off, but it did kind of good. Wow, I slid right into that. Because it's starting to fall into a failing free game. That's the problem with most games, isn't it? Like, they just become, like, you know, free-to-play failures at times. Stop running away, Gargoyle.
Gotta stay on your toes, soldier.
I've got
The
dibs on
summoner.
carcass.
She was dead.
Starting to fall into a failing.
Her back to life.
Well, she's dead again now. And the
Ah, we actually timed it perfectly. The events feel good regardless. Probably why this doing well. Probably, yeah. But, you know, the event isn't going to be here for long, is it, though, unfortunately? But you're right, they do start to, like, just become the same sort of things.
My butler show you in. Stay away from that thing.
Okay, that thing's explosive.
You never mentioned the castle.
Ghost problem.
Stay focused. That ghost could be back any minute.
Wow.
Ends now.
Did the bride reanimate all
Well, we tried to do it as quick as possible. Ad break. Sorry about the ads. Like, I have very little control over that, unfortunately.
Really not important right now.
she's returned to where it all ended. To finish what he started.
Overwatch is always #1 on Twitch once, just chatting, beat up. Wow, nice. Probably why this is doing well. I can imagine. I didn't know it was always #1 on Twitch. You know, like, just chatting is always very popular for some reason. I did my part. I kept them off the guy unlocking it, so he wasn't continuing to unlock it. Double-edged swords! It is. There's always a double-edged swords, isn't there?
That sounds like the Lord.
Get a move on.
No! I was trying to do the jump. I don't know how to do the jump. I wanted to get up there and get the stupid achievements for once chatting beat Overwatch. Yes.
Vengeance for her fallen creator. She returns the Lord into a monster.
I wanted to get up there and photobomb them.
Those failed to stop her.
Where'd she go?
Tricky one. We can't let her flip any more switches. This experiment of hers is downright unnatural. I wouldn't go pointing fingers if I were you. Rails, hit her off that switch.
Junkenstein was robbed of his revenge. I won't make the same mistake. You need a better hobby. Maybe one that won't lead to your untimely demise. Isn't she already dead?
Oh, she's not dead yet. Well, she practically might as well be. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, in the corner. Get back at you.
Let me help you. No, this isn't my time. I am hurt. Butler's back for revenge.
Damn it.
Want revenge on us?
Where'd she keep going?
Speak for yourself.
Where'd she keep going?
Don't let her throw that switch. Keep it together. Our teammate needs help getting up.
Well, I tried to come round to get you. Hello. Freedom from ads. It's always good, yes. Sorry about the ads. Like, you know, I don't have much control over that because of Twitch, unfortunately, but...
trust you.
Where'd she go?
This is the end.
Stop healing you.
Pagando las luces.
Gotta. Gotta. You kinda can, so it's not 7 ads, which is silly. I don't know. Sorry about the 7 ads. Like, what I have set it to, because to minimize the ads, it's just like, you know, once every 3 hours. And that's the furthest apart you can set it, so that's what I've done. Is I have set it the furthest apart. Will I even get endorsed as the player of the game? Will I get endorsed? If not, I'm not endorsing anyone. You know, I covered the guy. You'd think I would get some sort of thing as player of the game. Nah. No endorsements. Right, well, I'm not endorsing any of you then. Do I get 3 stars? Oh, not quite. But, yeah, like, I've put it so that they're as far apart as you can. That's as much control as I have. It's just, the adverts are as far apart as possible. Use their ultimate 7 times in a row. The I win button, of course, of course. So yeah, I'm sorry about the adverts. You can only endorse 2 people now, sadly, not 3. That's true. But when I got play of the game, and I literally just had the last shot on the boss as well, you would think I would get an endorsement, right? You'd think the person with play of the game would get at least 1 endorsement. Needs an extra? I mean, if you want to come play, sure, why not? This'll probably be the last round of this, like just so that I've completed it as every hero. Then I'll just play normal modes. Like, do you want to play normal modes, or like, did you just specifically want to play this? If you know where the secret thing is for the achievement for hiding or finding the hidden thing from the past, like, you know, if you can help me find that as well, I would play that one more time for that, but okay, what are my powers? Teleport directly to an ally. Okay, throw a protective charm. Briefly invulnerable. Okay, jumps walls to climb them. Okay, I think this is the character that will be able to get up to Junkenstein. Yeah, I really don't want to heal that. Okay, I will just say I don't know the controls or the game that well, or the characters or anything, so, you know, you'll have to forgive that. Right, what does left shift do?
Let me balance you out.
Okay, I can heal you now.
Are you coming or what?
Glad to see other survivors.
What is that skin?
Won't last long out here. Let's get inside and figure this out.
Feels like sunlight, huh?
I'm trying to heal.
I climb this land for me.
That was inevitable.
Okay. I mean, if you all don't want to take care of the bots that are coming in to us, you know, just leave the healer to take care of them. That seems fine, doesn't it? Open queue. It is open queue, yeah. I'm just on open queue. I'm not on an extra thing. Because roll queue casual mode kills me. Okay. Yeah, I tend to play the open queue thing, so...
The castle has fallen.
Roll queue casual kills me. Yeah, I've not tried the roll queue, so... You know, I do just go as the open queue.
I bet these Zomniks have something.
I had to kill that haunted thing there.
Dr. Junkenstein, no doubt. What are we waiting for? Let's get to the
Bom, 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 bom. Okay, let's go. Chop this doctor to bits.
Those set off toward the castle, and the howling wind spelled an
Healing the monsters isn't a good idea.
Don't reckon you can see if we survive the night.
Something's clouding my sight. You can't predict much of anything right now.
You actually need some heals, I will heal you up. I don't know if we got over heals or what, but
It's locked. You need a key to get to the castle.
My sight tells
Keys
me
to the
it's somewhere
castle.
nearby.
it's definitely somewhere nearby. Right, I've already found it. No, it's the enemy.
Gales and snatch the key from the hero's hands.
Seriously?
Now, or I'll give you something to wail about.
Buttons on the pass. Color me impressed. It's gumshoe time. Entering the spirit world.
Beelzebub.
Here, let me help you. Kitsune gains new champions.
As the wind swept
We'll keep healing.
his remains,
I'm not much of a healer.
filled the minds of the heroes.
I expected more from my banshee friend.
Okay, do it.
Tapping in my head. Do yourselves.
Don't teabag Cole.
Stay away from the castle, or else.
Don't put the key in.
Culprit. Now
I won't heal you.
to her.
Okay. He's put the key in, that's good. If he didn't put the key in, I would not heal
Be
him.
up this way. Does anyone else feel like we're being watched?
What does left shift even do? I've tried it.
Finally, the people looking at me.
Something is coming.
Above us.
From high upon the ramparts, the gargoyles shattered their prisons and rained on the heroes below.
Keeping everyone alive the best that I can. Keeping everyone alive the best that I can. Stop running away from the heals though. You stop running away from the heals so I can help you out.
Someone's down. Looks like you need a
Them back
hand.
on their feet.
Our teammate's down.
Doing the best that I can.
The gargoyles crumbled, and the strange
Doing the best that I can. I'm not a healer.
You killed my favorite pet.
You aren't the doctor. Who are you?
I'm never a healer. I don't like being support.
Junkenstein.
The pride of Junkenstein. I would heal you, but you're running where I can't get you.
Is where your tale ends.
Reckon I know another way through. Let's get to the dungeon. Should be a lever around here that'll open the secret passage.
Do I want to ask how you know about this?
in the depths of the dungeon. The heroes fell under the hypnotic.
Well, they didn't press your things. Be right back, yes. Under the gaze! Okay, teleport directly to an ally. Okay. That's what that is.
Feels more like a bloody nightmare.
I don't like healing. I don't like healing. I want a DPS. I want to shoot. I want to go shooty shoot. I just want to go shoot. I don't want to heal. Healing's boring. Yeah, it won't be healer during the game. Healing is boring.
The bride still haunted the heroes.
I was hoping you wouldn't wake up.
What have you done with the Lord of the Castle?
I have plans
Wow,
for
you
you.
got exploded immediately.
I have plans for you, too.
You're really just gonna slide in there like that, huh?
This sun stood guard over the castle doors, to destroy.
Enter the spirit world.
I have no idea what the Q does. I'm sure it was something useful there. I mean, we kind of killed the boss. I mean, we got to throw a lot of kunai. So that's something that happens. Hey.
The breeze brings relief. Our teammates down.
I was too slow. I was too slow.
We're not getting out of this that easily. Careful, we lost one.
I don't like being healy.
For every bad, there's
I don't like being Mr. Healy. It's boring.
dead, wasn't she?
Seems the bride stoked her back to life.
Well, she's dead again now. And the
Dead
bride's
again.
next.
Once we bust through this door,
Step aside, gals. My dynamite will burn this door to the ground.
You're not gonna throw your dynamite.
Behind the castle doors,
There we go.
met only with shadows and looming fear.
Looming fear and a ghost. An unstoppable ghost.
oh, you finally made it. I'll have my butler show you in.
Stay away from that thing. Unless you want to be in a world of hurt. I owe you one.
Ouch.
You never mentioned the castle is haunted. Ever seen one that wasn't?
Okay, but that was not nice. The ghost was going for me. How are you doing for heals? Are you okay? You're okay.
Let's take him to the gallows. It's gumshoe time.
Did the bride reanimate all the Somnics?
As the healer, I got the kill.
Junkenstein wasn't the only inventive one.
Let's go.
Question: is she married to the doctor
Sorry.
or his monster?
Really not important right now.
Says you. Look at all this. The bride idolized.
Everyone healing okay? Everyone good? Okay, let's go.
Demise.
And now she's returned
Bum,
to
ba,
where it all
bum, bum. I find the healer so boring. I'm sorry, this is draining because it's so boring.
Revenge. We need to find the Lord. Fast.
Get a move on! Don't worry, you got a long life ahead of you.
Okay, well. That was just one explosion, I think, that took them straight down.
Someone,
That's the Lord of the Castle. Hurry!
within the throne room, the heroes found the Lord bound to an operating table.
How are you meant to get up there that quickly? How are you meant to get up there that quickly? I wanted to get up there. I guess never getting up there. I got caught on the door a bit, which was unfortunate.
Sought vengeance for her fallen creator. He returns alone
Okay, I'm giving you some heals.
We can't let her flip any more switches.
Idea. Who ain't flipping first?
Leave the ideas to me.
You good up there? Like, I can't give good commentary as this character. Yeah, I'm gonna keep healing you. As boring as it is.
Junkenstein was robbed of his revenge. I won't make the same mistakes.
You sure? Because you kind of already are making the same mistakes.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
Okay.
Do not let her pull that switch.
Really? There we go.
Time.
Draw strength from nature. Entering the spirit world. She got one on the highway to hell.
Keep moving.
I feel rage in him. Pain.
I feel sorry for him, but I'm a little busy.
You gonna heal me? Stay on your toes. Hey,
I was healing, but you were just sitting inside the ghost. There was little that I could do about that. You know, there's only so much you can do when you're just sat inside of the ghost. Again, you're sitting inside of the ghost. You can't complain that I'm not healing you when you're just sitting inside of the ghost.
we aim to collect. Apagando las luces.
When you sit inside the ghost, I can only do so much. Chaos, you're back.
And death at the hands of 4 brave heroes.
Are you here?
The lord of the castle was saved, and once more could Adlersbrunn rest soundly.
I don't know how to say hello to people. Come to me for healing. Junker Queen. Do I get endorsement because I was doing good heals? Apart from when you were sat inside of the boss, you know? Nah. I'll give you one, but... you know, I was making sure that you were getting good heals apart from when you were sat inside of the boss, you know, inside of the ghost. There's not anything that I can do to keep you alive when you're inside of the ghost. Also, I don't play healer. So I did the best that I could. Did the best that I could. Okay, 4 brave heroes. Okay, so we should have 8 of 13. 4 brave heroes. Wrath with different things. Okay, so we have got 8. Mystery swap. Volatile Zomnics. They were here. Shocking surprise. Okay, so there's challenge missions. How do you do the challenge missions? Junkenstein modes. Challenge missions. Aha. Okay. Right, okay. Well, let's do some of these challenge missions. There's more things to do. So, if you are here, I'm going to do the challenge missions just because they are also event unlocks, just for the fun of it. So, there's more event things to do. So, I'll be doing those if you would like to join, if you are still here. Chaos Stars. If you are vanished, then fair enough. Yeah, I'm surprised that this is like top thing, but it might be top of Twitch just because of the drops, you know. That always happens a lot. But yeah, like, it is a pity that you can't endorse the entire team, but I guess, you know, maybe that gets abused. I don't know. if you can endorse just everyone, but then, like, you know, you have to wonder, are you just the odd one out, or are people just not endorsing you? Because I did the best that I could as the healer. I'm not a healer. I did the best that I could. Vengeful ghosts. Okay. Aha.
Where the Lord of the Castle has called for heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
So we can be more characters. Okay, that's interesting. Can we F1 to see what blink, teleport, travel back in time to a previous location? Eliminations grants a burst of increased movement and reload speed. Okay, so that's actually really good. So we're going to get a lot of burst
A ghostly will o' the wisp.
power is that. I didn't realise that you can have more than one tracer. The guy was already locked in and beat me to it. Yeah, that's actually really good. So we're going to get a lot of
Defend the castle against Dr.
things. And we've got an electric purple skin from Overwatch 1.
Dr. Junkenstein loves
Okay, the minions are rising. Junkenstein's revenge. There are more events.
I'm surprised to see you taking the side in this fight.
Okay, so that's how we rewind. Okay. I'm new to the game. Very new. Getting used to all the controls. You got them? You good? Okay, so we're holding out to that gate that we just literally blew up in the other modes. Hello? Okay, that thing in my ear sounded like a lot closer than it actually was. Wow, moving and hitting isn't my best feat. Orb of Harmony, thank you. Right, that ghost is following me. Got him. What is going on with the narrator? That was highly cursed. Okay, I think the ghost may have killed him. I'm not sure. Enemies off the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Should I use my Q? I may have messed up my Q there. There's only 3 of us here. Could you tell me more about your religion? Okay, ethics. All robots are one people. Got it. That's the ghost. I don't think I want to kiss the ghost. The Reaper may be cursed, but we're gonna live. Okay. Damn it. Oh no, we all dead. Oh no. Jesus, we lost.
The castle fell.
Road Dog, Reaper, Mercy, Junkrat.
Junkenstein had his
That's just the enemy team. There are 5 of them. That's how many were left on our team? Okay, that guy used his special for some ordinary zombies. I don't think everyone was there at the end, but yeah, there were only 3 of us there. That guy got play of the game, and then there were only 3 of us left at the end. Okay, so I'm going to be doing these extra modes if you wanted to join Chaos Stars, if you are still here. We're on the PC pool of arcades on the special game modes, because it turns out there are more game modes, and, you know, I'm going to try and beat them for Halloween. For Halloween, if you would like to join, that is. Okay, I'm sorry that commentary was very, very dull during the healer bits, because I can't do that. Okay, I don't think Tracer's my character, though. Tracer didn't seem very powerful against these. Like, she was actually quite weak. So, I'm going to see what character I want to be. Like, are there any tanks? I don't think there were any tanks, were there? Because, you know, maybe a tank was too strong, with too much health to survive this wave. We had 2 healers as well, which was kind of weird. We don't need that many healers, we only need 1. So, yeah, like, that's probably why we lost. It's not enough output damage. Like, Tracer was not doing enough damage, for 1. Then we had 2 healers, and one of them left. So, you know, skirmish, deathmatch, custom games, open the battle pass. Or we can just look at the challenges. So dailies, complete 3 games queued with all roles in open queue. Heal 15,000 damage. Excludes co-op modes, okay. Use your ultimate 15 times, complete 3 games in a group. But the winner game counts in that, okay, that's fine. And weekly, win 10 games. Win 10 games on all roads, win 20 games in competitive. I'm not playing competitive. Arcade modes, okay, we can get that one easily enough. 10 games has 2 roles in quick play or competitive. Okay, things that aren't counting. We can get some of these challenges.
Begins in Atlasville, where the Lord of the castle has called for heroes to come to his aid.
Let's be Ash. We kind of knew what we were doing with Ash. Okay. We don't really need a healer. Okay, we've only got Overwatch 1 and Overwatch 2 skins as Ash. Shame you can't just use the event skin. You know, you have to actually own it for this one, but okay, is Cyberpunk 92 even going to choose Darzil Flow Zone? Cyberpunk 92. Obviously, the drops are on, so you can get the Gorilla Man skin. And he dropped out of the game entirely. Well, at least he dropped out now rather than in the middle of the battle. That's at least, you know, we stand a chance of getting somebody in. Perhaps Darzil might also be leaving the game. Darzil still in the game. The other guy left. Well, this is going to be stupid, isn't it? Okay, blast arrows in front of you, knock yourself backwards, and the dynamite is going to be really, really good. Elimination grants a burst of speed and increase in movement. I wonder if that's just a thing for everything. Increased damage and accuracy, but slow rate of fire. That's fine. Okay, we're getting some people back in the game. Eustachi as a healer. Then we got Milav and Kadzozad. We've got Tracer, we've got
Only 4 they were to defend the castle.
Little Dwarf. Only 4 against 5. Junkenstein, his minions, and 5 characters.
For Junkenstein loved his minions. Was the night.
They're saying Junkenstein, but it was also saying Junkenstein in the other one.
Well, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
But we're not going into the sea, are we? Into the sea. For you and me. To the sea.
She's gonna blow.
Threatening to drain the life from any.
Okay. We're doing much better than the last one. That knockback's not bad, huh? That knockback's not bad. Okay. Who's hitting you? Oh, the ghosts.
Trust that which I cannot see with my own eyes.
I
We're a little busy right now. Plus COVID, you know, I don't really want to shake your hand, mate. I'm trapped in the corner. I'm just going to use that to get a bit further away from the ghosts. But he's literally just chasing me. Where's the Reaper? I'm not going to deal with that. Little road hog. The wheelie guy, whatever he is. You're dying to the ghosts.
Killed a whole mess of them and they just keep coming.
They're getting started.
Shit. Okay. I didn't realize I was that close to death. Otherwise, I would not have done that. The Reaper comes! Oh no. I could use the revive right about now. Respawn. 3, 2, 1. Not the ghosts. Why'd the ghosts have to spawn at that point? Why'd the ghosts have to spawn at that point? Like, literally on top of me. What? I was the last one alive! Everyone died! No, they left the game! Why'd they all leave the game? We were doing good, and then they all just left the game, and then it was just me. I don't think... Thank you. Why'd they all leave the game? Why'd they all leave the game? That was not... That's not right. Sure. We were doing good. Like, we were actually doing really good, and I was doing really good, to be fair. And then, all of a sudden, I got killed. I guess we lost the healer, I don't know, but... I didn't... I wasn't keeping an eye on my health. Let's just say that. I was not keeping an eye on my health, but I thought I was doing good. I ran into, like... Stop the wave at the top. One of them left the game, and like, you know, I only died because I got spawned on by the ghosts. And then I don't know how they all died, but you know, and then I wasn't looking at my health. I was not looking at my health. Junkenstein! Okay, we got Junkenstein this time. We will get him. He will not escape us this time. No sorry. Okay, let's go. We've got a Tracer! We've got a Tajay, who's that guy that I don't know who he is. He's a dwarf with a big gun on his back. And we've got robots. Zanyetta, Hila, Junkenstein. He seems very happy. Junkenstein's revenge!
Vikings are the greatest raiders of wealth and treasure the world has
Oh, you're a Viking? I thought you were a dwarf. I thought he was a dwarf. Turns out he's a Viking. Okay, I don't want to get caught by the ghosts, is the thing.
That one's on the house.
Okay, Jay.
I find your religion unnerving, punk.
My beliefs are simply in the
Damn it. It went on the roof. I thought that might drop down, it didn't. You know what, I'll kite the ghosts. There's a tire man, sir. Watch your back, Tracer. It's following me still. I am. I'm being attacked by a ghost. Okay, what's left shift do again? Orb of Harmony from War. Thank you, thank you. Shift is the go backwardsy thing, right? Okay, and then Q
Killed a whole mess of them and they just keep coming.
does something.
It's only getting started.
Dark presence coalesced in the mist. The Reaper comes for your soul.
Don't fear the Reaper. Oh yeah, it's Bob. That Reaper went down pretty quickly, huh? Oh, hi, Ghost. Just spawned on top of me again. You know, it's fine. It just spawned on top of me again. It's perfectly fine. Thank you. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay with that. Like, go ahead, just spawn on top of me. I don't mind. Okay, I stunned it. Trying to get away from it. I stunned it. It didn't help too much. Okay, I wonder if you actually kill it. Is that what we're doing? Are we actually killing it?
The Dr. Junkenstein's creations reminds me of your own. Is that even possible?
Junkenstein's creation was
You deal that, Bob. Junkenstein's monster is real! He's a pigman. He's a road dog. A pigman road dog, of course, of course. Why would he not be a pigman road dog? Hey. Healing? Okay, we got it. We got it. Now let's get away from this ghost. You have been summoned. Okay, we got a chance of winning this. Oh, hi, Ghosty. Damn it, the ghost got me. Yeah, as long as everyone stays alive, War's getting injured a bit. No, all we need to do is like stay alive, right?
Remember who's in charge.
Okay, tactical play, tactical plays. Okay, Junkenstein. Where's the healer? Oh god. And he just flies into the camera. Damn it, healer. That was hilarious the way he just flew up at the air into the screen there. We were so close to winning that, I believe. Let's go. Play the game. Will I even get any endorsements to this? No. DJ, you can have an endorsement, but I'd like one back. Like, you know, like literally you're the only one here. If you're not going to endorse me, then TJ, I was player of the game, and you don't want to endorse me? Really? Like, that just proves you did not do anything. You don't endorse anyone, TJ. Like, you know, we all held it out. I didn't die that much. I was doing good. I was doing good. The whole thing is, like, you do die at times. Like, sure, there might be pros that can just do it without dying at all, but, you know, everybody dies. Die. Playing different games. There'll be but one survivor.
Our tale begins in Adlersburg, where the Lord of the Castle
Zenyatta? No.
come to his aid and defend him against the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
I'm not going to be Zenyatta. I wonder if Coin had the same thing. Because pardon me, I clicked Ash, but maybe someone had Ash at that point.
Only four they were.
2 healers.
Castle against Dr. Junkenstein.
Well, we'll see how this goes with 2 healers. We will see how this goes. I forgot to skip.
She's gonna blow. We have a lot in common, Renegade. Both of us are on the run.
The difference is I'm running.
Jacob isn't even doing anything, so
Fun in that.
Threatening to drain the life of any straight.
we'll see. If Jacob isn't going to even do anything, that's the problem.
I've been looking
Yeah,
for
they come in here, nope.
to join my operation.
Alright,
Didn't
stop
expect
hiding.
to be one.
I'm aware I have a sought-after skill set. It's been a problem, actually.
I've been too sought after as a problem, is it?
The doctor's shock tire exploded against the door, but for now, hope held strong.
Okay, so we need to stop that from happening.
Dead as a doornail.
Okay, they stopped that one good. I'm just gonna stand here for now. This ghost really wants me, huh?
The battle is won. We should all drink together.
Okay, where's the Reaper? Oh, that ghost is not dying. There he is, finally. Got him.
Felt his presence in the darkness.
There's a few too many ranged attack things coming. Ouch. Got it. Ah, what got me? We got 2 healers. How are none of them, like, giving any heals? How with 2 healers are we not getting any heals? Zombardia. Wow. Oh, they just heal us because they want the regen. Rather than being anything useful.
Life on the run, outlaw?
Is that what they're doing? That's why it took forever, because we're just like a million healers. The fucking ghosts. The goddamn ghosts again. Goddamn ghosts. It's Junkenstein's monster. Okay. This is fine though. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I guess I hold the door. I'm the holder. I'm the Bob that holds the door. Like, I'm just dying trying to defend the door, because none of them are. The door is dying. We need to hold the door! Hold on! Hold the door! Shit. Okay, I'm gonna hold the door because they're fighting that, but it's because we got 2 healers. That's why we're losing. Get away from me. Goddamn ghosts. We can't do this with 2 healers. We can't do this with 2 healers. I turned into defend the gate mode because they weren't. Coin 876's Bridget did not bridge it. Was too busy fighting the boss, and they were doing nothing. Like, all these heals, and they were doing nothing. All these healers, and they weren't healing. They were just being, I've got infinite health myself, rather than healing. So, that's why we lost. No healers were healing at all. At least the Zanyeta before was like giving orbs of harmony and things. And we're getting some health. That one, not so much. Like, that was taking forever because they you're not DPS characters. You can't just fight like that. That doesn't work. It doesn't work. The game is running smooth though, so I think I might have got rid of whatever's causing the problem. I think I might have got rid of the annoying thing that was causing the freezing. I think I've got it off my system. That is good. That is good. Okay, let's try to beat Junkenstein. We came close. We need to beat him. We need to beat all of these ones. Just for the stupid things. Just, you know, we need to beat it. Entering a game. Okay, Junkenstein's Revenge.
Where the Lord of the Castle has called for heroes to come to his aid.
Heroes.
Against the mad Dr. Junkenstein.
I wonder, because it says Junkenstein's Revenge, is this... I didn't play the other things where it's like, you know, the Junkenstein's Return to Junkenstein. Are these previous years things and they're just like made into extra game modes or something? Perhaps. Neon Imp, what a name. Viet Knight, also a good name. E550032, well I guess he's a robot. Okay, only one healer, good, we stand a chance. And it's a Zenyatta, so we got a chance here. Junkenstein's Revenge, but can we defend the gates? Hold the door!
So, our paths cross again, old friend.
They do.
Not for the last time, I hope.
Have a nice day.
Oh, we got them.
Dynamite out.
Threatening to drain the life from any who stray too close.
I messed up the shots on that one just a bit. Fine. What is that noise?
Who were you before you entered the monastery?
No one of note. Just one of thousands like it. But one moment of clarity changed everything.
Get ready for a fight!
I was like, how did we live through that? The ghosts. We're not really getting the many faced gods. We're not getting the visual warnings that we're getting injured, really, are we? Wow. How did I die so quick? Did we not spawn at full health? Is that what the thing is?
My beliefs are simply in
I don't look at my health.
ways of life and nature. Nothing
Got it. A nice tank. Hey. I don't think we're getting heals, are we? Okay, the Reaper's dead. Good.
Here it comes. I'll be keeping the change.
I didn't get it, but somebody got it at least. that. Excuse me, how are none of them hits on it? Okay, get me out of there. Really? I mean, we ended up with Orbital Harmony, but it didn't help, did it? I guess I'm being too aggressive. But I was running away from the ghost as well.
As Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
That's gonna land right on his face. Perfectly timed. Okay. No, we need to not die to the ghosts, so that's important, and like also keep everyone alive. I debate that. I think I got the punch and shoot on him there, but sure, if you got the last hit, whatever. The ghost got me! Damn it! I was just about to get that shock tire and then the ghost got me. Okay, we've got a chance on this one though. Neon Imp is dead. Viet's Knights. Okay, we're living. Okay, there's something. Well, let's grab. We got a chance, and that ended very quickly. I was trying to get out of there so that we didn't all die to the ghost, and to get the ghost away from the spawn as well. And I was just about to left shift to move as well, but it didn't pay out. Sure. Do I get endorsements? No, never. Door health bonus plus 0 points. Well, I do my best. You know. Okay, let's try one of the other modes. Frenzied Stampede. Let's have a look at some of the other modes and see what they are. That's an interesting thing. Maybe we got an endorsement like right at the last second. Who knows? Maybe that's what that always was. Boom, 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 boom. Like, how do you tell how endorsed you are? Rewards, cookies, emote. Okay, but we're not getting that, are we? 8 of 13. Like, complete the challenge, win the challenge, win the challenge, win the challenge, win. Complete World's Wave 12 and Junkenstein Endless. Strike a pose with the thing. Like, that would be nice. Like, you know, just because it's a special thing. It's not just Battle Pass the XP. Also, like, the hidden corner of Adesine in Wrath of the Brides. That is in the main thing. So, we're probably not getting those. Win Wrath of the Bride with 10,000 or higher. Again, you know, we're probably not getting that, are we? But we can try. Junkenstein's Revenge.
Where the Lord of the heroes to come to his aid and defend him against the mad doctor.
Didn't I choose a different mode? Okay, we've got 4 attacky people.
Dr. Junkenstein
I thought we chose a different mode.
knows, for tonight was the night Dr. Junkenstein's forces crossed the battlefield with uncharacteristic speed.
Wow.
Vikings are the greatest raiders of wealth and treasure the world has ever seen.
I'm doing most of the attacking. Okay, that guy just sat there waiting for those. Okay, my sensitivity on mouse isn't as much as I like it, so you know, it's like really affecting my aim. Because all you can have is like 1 sensitivity, 2 sensitivity, and it's still low. Like, I don't get these low sensi players. I hate low sense. I'm a very sensitive player. Especially with the ADS, like it really... Okay, so we can send them back. Where was that wheel? It really isn't good when you're like ADS slowed sensitivity and then you're a high sensitivity player. And the maximum that you can do is 2 cents and it was already too low on 1. Excuse me? How did that miss you? Because if we just sit and watch the spawn. Damn it, the Reaper's here. Well, we died on the spawn at least. I wonder if you can revive, like revive, pick up revive. Did we get the Reaper? I think we got the Reaper. Nice! Screwed that tire so bad it got stuck on the scenery. I wonder if we left that alive, would it have just stopped other ones spawning? I wonder if it would have stopped other ones from spawning. It's a shame Bob doesn't stick around longer in this mode. One crit to the head with that doesn't count as killing them. Okay, we're at full health, that's good at least.
As Dr. Junkenstein's creation was revealed.
He didn't stay on the dynamite, that sucks.
Soldiers succumb to the monster's assault.
we got Junkenstein. 2 HP, a little... We don't have any healers. Okay. The thing is, I need to die tactically. There we go. I needed to die while they were all at full health so that I could get my health back. Otherwise we were fucked if I died at another moment. So I actually needed tactical death because we have no healers. Unfortunately that boss spawned in, but... Okay, that's fine. What is this goop? Okay, this is fine. Kill all the crows.
As the battle raged, Dr. Junkenstein himself made a grand appearance.
Dynamite!
The day you laughed at Dr. Jameson Junkenstein!
Oh my god, he just instantly owned me. I threw that grenade straight at his head, he instantly got me. No! 1 second from respawning.
The heroes fought valiantly, but they
I can't believe that.
Dr. Junkenstein and his creations.
How? How? Okay, I'm gonna go to live really, really quickly. I'll be right back. Junkenstein.
Bob, do something! Fire in the hole!
We are back. Hello. Dr. Junkenstein is back. Info. Just go straight into the game. Friendship Stampede. Sure, we're just hopping in. Actually, might be right back in a moment. Never came back, did he? The Q in casual mode kills him. Okay, roll Q. I don't know how long the queue is, but, you know, I don't play, like, roll mode anyway, so... Junkenstein's Revenge! Again!
Where the lord of the castle has
What's the difference with Frenzied Stampedes and the other one?
against
I guess it's just the same modes, right? There seems to be the same modes. Okay, Xanax. That's their Alpha Dog. Okay.
only four they
I got a feeling we're going to win this one.
against Dr. Junkenstein and his minions.
But if it's like literally just exactly the same modes, unless Frenzied Stampede means they're a bit faster and more frenzied and damage more, in which case, you know, are we stupid taking a harder mode when we haven't even beat the main one?
Dr. Junkenstein's forces cross the battlefield with uncharacteristic speed. Much as heroes dismay.
Okay. Well, you got that. And that one has some jukes, or we're just all bad. 126 health. I may have blown myself up with the dynamite, but let's not question it.
Dynamite out.
Didn't expect to find another American so far from home.
Another American.
There's a man like me fighting in every war.
Wow. Every war. That's a... Excuse me, Alpha Dog? I don't think so. I think my thing hit it there last. Excuse me, friendos, we could use a little help. None of them have saved the day. I saved the day from the shock tower. Okay, I don't think we're going to win this one. You know what?
Both a long way from
I don't think we got this one.
Ways home for either of us.
I don't think we got this one. Don't fear the Reaper. Fear the Reaper. Yeah, that's fine. They came back to life quick enough. Fear the Reaper.
Tactical visor activated. Swordsman was over.
I think you might need to fear the Reaper. It got it.
That one's on the house.
Have we got heals? Do we have a healer? Okay, I died. Focusing on that too much. Have we got a Zenyatta? Okay, we got a chance. I didn't realise what our team was. Oh, the door. We've got no chance.
Survive this final battle. I will speak no word of your presence here.
That would be mighty appreciated.
We've got zero chance of doing this. Okay, I accidentally preempted Bob in the wrong way.
heroes fought valiantly.
I was just about to say, I'm gonna have to watch this door, because otherwise we're doomed.
The castle
Nope,
fell,
too
the
late.
defenders were slain, and Junkenstein had his revenge.
Thank you, Alpha Dog. I will of course endorse you back. I tried.
It's handy.
Tainu. That's why you got the Reaper. Okay. Tried. Okay, so right-clicking on the things gives the info. Allows locked heroes successfully complete all mission objectives and enjoy the games in the arcades. That doesn't tell us a lot. Allows locked heroes. Deadly ghost chases the players. Oh, Zomnics move faster. Only 3 players, but they deal more damage. Thundermen spawn shock towers on. No. Zomnics explode near players. Okay. Heroes periodically randomized. Sure, let's go with that one. So it's just literally the same game, but with a different mutator every time, I guess. Okay. The ghost was the thing that was killing me the most, honestly, so not having the ghost is probably better. But it's a bit silly that you have to beat each of these challenges to get all of the things, right? It's like they're all an achievement of their own. Mystery swap. Doesn't matter who we pick, really, because it's just going to swap, right? It might be smart to not start with the character you want, because you're going to swap out of them for definite, right? No T, Murdoch. Maybe it will balance swap it and keep us in a good balance. Who's to say? I doubt it. But it might. Okay. Tonight was the night of his revenge! No, tonight's the night that we actually beat him.
Tonight, none will surely.
I killed all of them.
Didn't we pay you enough?
Nope, you didn't.
Sum was worth the cost of sin.
You didn't pay enough. Okay. This is a problem. I'm the best player here. This is a big problem if I'm the best player here. French. No! Should I have used my special? I don't know what my left shift does.
Shock tire exploded against the door, but for now, the oak held strong.
The first, not the last.
Hey. Am I a healer? I don't like snipers. Am I a healer? Okay, I shoot you to heal you. Got it. Noted. Did we lose someone? Also, you're in a spot where I can't really heal you. Genji.
All lives come to an end.
No, I'm Ash again. It told me I was Genji. I guess it lied.
Bound as a servant to the witch of the wilds.
Stop that Reaper. Damn it, Reaper. Okay, maybe I should have focused Reaper. Because he's going to kill us all. Noti, don't die. The worst time to get swapped. Like, we were so close to the thing. Also, I keep getting up to... Is that when you swap? There goes the door.
The heroes fought valiantly, but they could not stop Dr. Junkenstein and his
There's nothing I don't want to do with that hero.
The defenders were slain, and
Doesn't help.
Junkenstein had
Tried. Evilatka. Astorian. Okay. Sure. I thought I was doing okay. Okay, you did pretty well there. Ironically, I was doing like really, really good at the start, but then 3, but we do more damage. Now hear me out. If I'm doing okay, we've got a better chance if we can do more damage. I think that might be the way to win this. I think that might be the way to win this. Just do more damage with less people. I think we got a better chance there. Does put more pressure on us, but you know, I think we got a chance there. Okay, we got the Zanyata, we've got a guy, and we got me. Of his revenge! Junkenstein's revenge!
What had happened to the 4 Something horrible, probably.
Okay, we got this. No problem. No problem. Hey. Any more robots? Any more? Okay, this is probably not the smartest thing to do, to just sit and wait for them.
Have a nice day. She's gonna blow.
Right, we should stand back and like...
We should all drink together.
No, we're not all drinking together. Okay, I was waiting for the shock tank thing. Apparently, we may have already beaten it. Okay, we got a chance. Thank you, Bob. Where is he? Okay. There's a bit of leaking. Well, you keep that. I think this is what was previous year. I remember seeing someone do it, actually, now that I think about it. So it is just the same challenge as the previous year, but maybe with twists. Maybe with twists. Like all of the game modes are twists that we have here. Okay, it's the Reaper. Right, okay. I don't think we all want to be together here. Okay. We got him. Can't believe that went straight over his head with that headshot. Can't believe that headshot went straight over his head. So does that mean I'm kill leader? Nice one, nice one. Wow, that... I held it back, I'll have you know. You know, I could use some heals, Zenyatta. Could use some heals, Zenyatta. That would help us survive. Because I was not getting a single heal there, Zenyatta. That's Bob. You know, we could use a few heals then yet, so that would have been nice.
And the castle was lost.
A few heals there would have really helped us there, Zanyasa. You know, just any heals. Any would have been nice. Just a couple would have been nice. I did what I could. But without any heals. Without any heals, there's only so much that I can do. Well, not even an endorsement. There's only so much that I can do. And you can endorse everyone in that game. I don't endorse if I don't get endorsed. Okay. So there's other special modes as well that change daily. Push maps, 3v3 elimination, capture the flag. Pardon me. How do we see social challenges? How do you see how endorsed you are? What's your endorsement level? How do you see that? Lifetime challenges. I don't know how you see that. Okay. Also, in the shop. That's not the thing. In the shop. The shop, seasonal, Overwatch League. In the career profile. Okay, career profile for one. Most played heroes, mate. Time played, 52 minutes. It's impressive. I guess that's why I don't have a lot of time. It doesn't count specific game modes. Okay, so I've not really played game modes that give you a lot of playtime, it seems. And, you know, in 52 minutes, like when I loaded up as like in 30 minutes, you had a lot of eliminations, no assists, and you won 7 matches, and, you know, it's impressive that you did that all in half an hour. It's all impressive that you did that in half an hour. Expires every your best highlight matches will be... What's going on? Why have you suddenly messed with the screen? Is it going to crash again? While in match, press and the F9 to capture that moment. Okay, today's top 5 explodes in 48 minutes. Junkenstein's Revenge, player of the game. Okay, player of the game, player of the game, player of the game. Not quite player of the game. So did you show our highlights? Oh, it just shows our play of the game. Okay. You know, that's quite nice. And that was actually not a bad play. Though some of those shots at the end there. And then it's caused it as the Overwatch symbol, because it's like, you will want to clip this, so have the Overwatch symbol to say, hey, it's Overwatch. That's not bad. You know, that's a nice touch. Like, you know, if you want to find your clips, you can't find them, just play them at the end there. Sojourn. Okay, so we got a Sojourn player game as well in the Aldersburn app. Okay. You know, I do like that. That's actually a neat touch. And then achievements, well, we're not necessarily getting any achievements. Okay, and I was saying, heroes. Okay, so we've got in the skins, I got Legendary Diva, just saying. Legacy credits, not a lot, but like, how do you change it to spend legacy credits? I don't know how you change it to spend legacy credits. Legacy shop? No. So I don't know how you actually spend those legacy credits that we've got left over. Ironically, only nothing. It said I had 2 things. Skins, Overwatch 1 skins. Oh, it's because of the filter. So we have a collectible, a weapon charm, health pack, and some sprays. The only thing that is really different other than sprays is like the weapon charm. It said I had 2 things, but 232. One's a collectible. It can't be the sprays, because there's a million more things than the sprays. But yeah, like, I'm probably going to play as Mei most. But we got a Legendary Diva skin as a tank. Although she's a tank. We did just find out we like tanks. Click play. Any Q if you are still here, Chaos Stars. Let's play at least one normal game and see if it does get laggy. If it was just Junkenstein that was running good. Yeah, like, I played Pyro in Team Fortress 2. I'm probably going to play Mei in this if I do. I haven't learned all the heroes' powers or all their skills, so you know, we'll stick as Mei because I like Mei. And you know, it's a shame we don't have skins for that. I only have skins for, like I said, Diva, the legendary skin. Although I've got some skins on some other players, but that's the only legendary skin that I got. So you know, we'll see. maybe I'm good at Diva. Who knows? But we're gonna be Mei with hardly any health.
Still a one-man posse.
3, 2, 1.
It takes all kinds to make
Okay, Torbia. Blah 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 to you too as well. You're a wheelie guy, huh? Can we play football? Can we play football with a wheel?
3, 2,
Okay, that's that.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
He jumped over the fence, damn it. Okay, I was trying to, like, eat some bullets for them then. I jumped in the way to eat some bullets. Okay, got someone. I didn't do that where I wanted it to. Okay, it's running nice actually. It's actually running nice. I think I fixed my PC. Okay, he turns into a tank. That's not good. We have to try again. We will. Okay. You come straight in my way, Mr. Wheel Boy. Okay, people block C. Okay, we got it.
Escort the payload. Your end is within my reach.
Don't reach for my ends. Damn it, she got behind it! I thought we cut her off, or that she has teleporting powers or something. Oh, come on. So close. People block C. Lucky. You got lucky.
Don't give up. We can do this.
We can do this. We will do this. Okay. That's not the vehicle that we're meant to escort. Where was that purple thing coming from? Okay, we're just gonna sit on the points. They ain't coming through that way. Wow, it's gone very quiet. It's gone very quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the points. I know it's not like rushing in for the glory of the kills, but the whole point is to escort the payload, right? I think we're winning this one. I think we might be winning this one. You know?
Sojourn en route.
Hey, where are they?
Adaptive circuit engaged. Road car.
Okay, I ran in a bit too much. Blizzard is not a deadly attack, but it can freeze your enemies. Yes, I know. I was trying to. Maybe I should, like, sneak in from behind, but... You know, I'm just going full frontal. I should really, like, sneak in a bit. Okay, we've got, legendary. That's not going to lead anywhere that's useful. Damn it. I went to chase the person. I should have put a shield behind me. Yeah, I absolutely should have put a shield behind me. I went to chase the person in the sky. They seems like the biggest threats. We're still going to win this. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to play the game as made like that.
This ends now.
That's a big empty hole, huh? It's a big empty hole, huh? Endorsement received! Thank you, Azro. Suraj. And Azro. I appreciate the endorsements. You know, we did some stuff. We definitely did some stuff. 7 eliminations. I know it's not the most, but hey, we got like third of the leaderboards, even though it's not all the eliminations. I was doing work on the thing. So we weren't going to get the glory by sitting on the tank and escorting it, but it was the thing to do. The thing to do. You know, we wanted to win. That was the thing to do. And we did. We won decisively. Like, they were destroyed. They were getting nowhere. I didn't get to freeze them much, though, but I'm not right-clicking either. Why am I not right-clicking? They're further away. I should use my right-click. It would help. But I'm like, my freeze rate doesn't get on. That's why I rushed in for that tank as well. I was like, God, I've got a right-click that does things. Should remember that, you know? Okay, let's go. Let's win. Algarve, Sumajal, Blueberry, and Greybats. I'd like a legendary skin for me. Though some of them aren't great, like the Fireman one and the things. Like, half the skins aren't very good.
They need our help.
I prefer to work alone.
That. You know, we can fire a literal ice particle that goes a very long way and does damage. Obviously, it's meant to like pop them, but we can definitely do that. That's the thing that we can do.
5, 4, 3, 2.
So yeah, I might stream this more, and if people want to play with me, let me know. I'm always up for that. Okay, there's some interesting things there. I like being sneaky around the side. Yeah, nice try. Damn it. Okay, until he got his heal, I was doing damage to him. Like, it's surprising he wasn't actually freezing, because I got like a freeze on him for ages. But then his whole team came to help, unlike mine. Get, well, that wasn't my kill, but get destroyed. Who blew up my ice wall? Okay, got him.
The Eye of Horus watches over you.
The Eye of whose horse? I know Horus is a god. I should have left shifted. I got greedy. He had time to reload as well. I should have left shifted so he couldn't have killed me. World is not going to save itself. You are right, May. It's not. Okay. They've got 56%. Really? Got him. Got him. Okay, so is the right click the one to freeze them now rather than the left click? Okay, because it was before that the right click was the damage and the left click was the freeze. Grenaded. Oh wow, you're just sitting in spawn, really? You're one of those. Oh, we're losing. I must sit in spawn and defend my KDR so that I don't die. Must defend my KDR. It's more precious than anything. Damn it. Okay, you got the kill because I got stunned. Whoops. There's a hole in the floor. There's a snake in my boots. Okay, if we can C9 them. So you waste that. Damn it, you hacked me at the perfect moment. I was just about to freeze wall him. If we can just stop them at overtime. 19, that's them though, isn't it?
Don't give up. We can do this.
We can do this. Never give up, never surrender. Okay, we're at 52%. We're getting it back. We're getting it back. I'm in trouble. Yeah, I tried to queue. I think I did enough to stop them winning it there, though. That's something. 99%. Don't let them win. Get on the point.
Best round lost.
We always did it. We brought it back pretty good, and like, you know, I did some work in keeping it there. 1-0. I think I did enough to keep us in that there. Well, this is the problem. I'm top of the leaderboards. That's the problem. I don't have enough hours in this to be top of the leaderboards. That's the problem here. But, you know, I was doing some work. I was doing my part. I should not be top of the leaderboards, but I did my bit. I should not. I'm not good enough to be top of the leaderboard, but I did my bit. I did my part. You tried Junkrat. You know, I'm gonna go capture the objective rather than die. Okay, I had to do the thing because that was the guy above me shooting me, and my teammates weren't there. The teammates weren't there to save or do anything. The world's not going to save itself. But also, I can't save the world alone. That's also a thing. The world's not going to save itself, but I also cannot save it alone. That is the thing. Got ya. Okay. Okay. Got it. Nice, nice. You think that's smart, jumping in alone, really?
Engaging the enemy.
Okay, nice hack. Damn it! 5-player kill streak, nice, let's go. Unfortunately, that still moves me. And we died to falling out of the map. But I'm doing my best. Okay, they are going to be expecting everyone to be coming from that way, so I'm not going to come from that way. Damn it! Okay, I wasted that. With the greens on that guy, I wasted that. I thought there'd be more of a team. As if you... They're probably pinging. The important thing is to keep learning. You sounded like... That was a weird accent. It wasn't really Japanese or English. It was kind of Russian, but also British. I don't know where May's meant to be from, but... Oh, you. Team? 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 I can't do this alone! Forever alone. I can't do it alone. You'd let them win. Like, where were they? Where were my team? Where were my team on that? Thank you for the endorsement. Pepe is on the other team. Okay. Blueberry, sure. You know what? Grey bats. Where were my team on that? I can't do everything. I can't do everything, sir. I can only do so much. I can only do so much. So you can see why she's kind of like the pyro. So she doesn't have the back burner, which was the best thing. Because you could just sneak up behind the enemy and it just did non-stop crits on them and it was spicy. It raged out many people to come up behind them with the back burner and just be like... and then they just die in a... They melted. Very nice. Saucy. Mr. You know, Grievous. You know, and a lot of people thought I was cheating because I kept waiting in spots to get up behind them and then coming up with the back burner and just like, and like they hated it.
Science holds the key to understanding.
Science holds the key. I don't know what her accent is. It's a very unusual one.
I've got a good feeling.
That's Tracer. That's Essex. I know that. This could be our best mission yet. Okay, Essex.
Over here. Everyone ready?
Tracer actually looks cool in that outfit. Kind of looks...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack.
Damn it. I didn't know there was a guy on me. I think I did good. I kind of screwed them up a bit there. I screwed up their plans to prevent us getting out of the spawn. Because some of these maps are terrible. They're like, you are not getting out of the spawn. Well, they're kind of hard to get out of this one. That's their entire team. What are we meant to do against that? What are we meant to do against that? Let's do this. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's out. They're not coming and sneaking and shooting over that. Okay. But sitting as an icicle on the thing, they can't stop me on that now, can they? Okay, we got some assists, or they got assists on me. Time for another experiment, and I think that worked quite well. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we have to get back round to the payload, which is kind of slow. Damn it. Okay, he's pretty strong. You know, if I had team to assist me on that. I cut him off from the rest of his team. I don't know. Oh, he died to the grenades, that's what. Sigma's weapon attacks have limited range. Well, Delenia has given up. Ledo has given up. Shit. You know, kind of need my team to come out here. So, you know, I stay in that long enough to take care of them. Okay, I think I wanted to go slow them down a bit. Damn it, you got a shield. Okay. Don't know if I helped, but I think I helped. That guy died, unfortunately, but we got rid of the pests. Okay, taking care of the pests. Damn it. Cursed. I went to try and take care of their healer. Okay, he was just shooting at random people and then I jumped in the way.
Are you okay, Snowball?
But we got the point. That's something. We got the point. Got him. I think I was a bit too far behind the enemy lines there. Oh, no, that's their barrier. I was going to say, was that a friendly barrier that could have helped me? No, it was not going to save me. Payload isn't moving. Got ya. Where is he? Okay, that Zanyata needs to go. They're not coming through that door unless they make a loud noise. So, do we have grenades? Yeah, nice try. Hold the line. I think I'm just gonna drop back before I get killed. Okay, we're getting some heals. That's something. Got ya. Shit. Mario! I thought I had more health than that. I was waiting to, unless he got a headshot. Oh, he wasn't even aiming at me. I was waiting to use the shifts for the right opportunity when I was getting shot at. But he instantly got me. That's the problem. Unexpected dragon. Can't do a lot about dragon. That's probably playing the game right there. Can't do a lot about a dragon. There's nothing I can do about that.
Into the iris.
That's not helping anyone. Damn that flying guy. The barrier is weakened. You got me that time. Out of time. We're doing so good considering they're strong. They were strong. I think we were doing good. Okay, they got 5 players. Of course it was the dragon. Of course it was. Yeah, it's the dragon moment, of course. I did the most damage! Me! Me! That's a problem. I did the most damage. As May. As May, I did the most damage. There's only so much I can do. There's only so much I can do. No.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Always May. I'd like a really good skin for her though. Like, you know. But there are not. There are not. Okay. We've got a healer. We've actually got a healer. We've got a shielder, tank, whatever.
Come on, Snowball. They need our help.
Can't believe best player, has barely played Overwatch whatsoever. It isn't even that accurate. You know, my sensitivity isn't as good as I would like it, but I'm best player. Most damage, for sure. Also, like, doing the objectives the best, and like, doing my best. There's only so much that I can do.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Only so much one person can do, but we're gonna save the world! Yeah, I might stream this more. Like, if people want to come watch, people want to come play as well. Definitely. That's it. You waste all your bullets on me. Thank you. Okay, you managed to sneak an orb in here. That is impressive. We're just holding them back nicely.
I'm here to help.
I fell off the map. I fell off the map. That's embarrassing. That is just embarrassing. That's an experiment! We're falling off the map, surely. Okay, I think we might win this one. Can't believe I fell off the map. Wow, you flew me off the map and yourself. That was actually dumb. Was I that much of a threat? Oh no, they've caught the objective. Was I that much of a threat that he had to fly me and himself off the map? That was the only way to beat me.
Taking the point. Watch my six.
Okay, I think we've won this. 98%, you know?
Best round 1.
GG.
Score
GG.
1-0.
Okay, at least I'm not doing the most damage, but still apparently seconds. You know, I'll take seconds. As long as there's someone better than me. Like, I'm okay. Like, you know, maybe 2-3 is my position, but I should never be first.
I'm on the attack. I'm going in.
5, 4, 3,
2.
1. Round 2. Capture.
Van RD. Well, I guess if we can translate what numbers those are, we can figure out where the accent's meant to be. Okay, he chickens out. That guy teleported in for the kill steal. That is bullshit. Thank you, healer. Is he still over here with the shields? Okay. Damn it. I didn't pay attention to my health. I should have paid attention to my health. I thought I had a pocket healer. My barrier is gone!
Just part of the scientific method.
I guess not. It's part of the scientific methods. Indeed. I thought I had a pocket healer, otherwise I'd have gone look for health. Make Jamaica proud? I know you said make your maker proud. Okay, you just walked right into my trap. Unfortunately, too late. Because you froze to death, but it didn't kill you. It only froze you. But I think that made a difference. Because we're going to win. Submit to your will? No thanks. Wow, the sensitivity on that is so low. Reward! Let's go. Vac. Thank you for the endorsement. Vac. And you've got 3. I'm going to give 1 to you. Just so that everyone has one. You know, spread them out a bit. Let's go. I'm kind of addicted, you know? I'm like, yeah, just one more game. Just one more game. Just one more game. Have like a couple of 100 hours in Team Fortress 2. I did play it a lot until it got shit with all the kids that screamed in your ears. Esperanza in Spain. I'm kind of addicted. So yeah, if there are good people that want to, I don't care if you're good at playing. I mean, good streamers who like to talk a lot, who are chatty, who want to be chatty and have fun. And play a team. Hit me up. I'm up for it. Especially if you're from Sings or anything, someone I know. Definitely hit me up. If not, hey, I can play on my own, I can have fun on my own. But, it'd be nice to play with people and, chat and everything. So if you can play this and you know this, it's free to play! Come play, it's fun. Oh my god, that pimp suit. I need a maid outfit though. It's a shame you can't get like the loot boxes that are free to do this. You have to pay ridiculous amounts of money for the skins.
Not to test me.
But I'd like a maid skin. Okay. What's with your voice icon above your thing? You on like permanent open talk or what? And it's like just making noise. I'm not sure. If I'm on permanent open talk, I'm highly embarrassed because I shouldn't be. I should be on push to talk. Damn it. I tried to cut them off and be sneaky, but then they all were just where I was. Oh, Tracer. Well, she almost wasn't expecting it. I could have caught someone out. Could have. I'm a sneaky player, which is why May's perfect for me. I like sneaking in behind them and doing silly things. We've got a long run back to the objective, haven't we? Like an actual forever run. So you really don't want to die in this mode, do you? Okay. Shit! Mistakes were made. I tried to cut her off from the healer. I tried to cut her off from the healer so that I can take the healer. Because, I regretted attacking the tank at that point. And then I didn't put the ice in a good position. I was like, if I can cut off the tank so that I can take out the healer, I might stand a chance. And then I realised I'm on my own. This is not a good way to be. This is not a good way to win this. Okay, let's go. Humpty Dumpty. Hello. Damn it. That guy has a pocket healer. That's unfortunate. That guy has his own pocket healer. And he's a tank with 600 health, which also doesn't help me at 250. And he does a lot of damage, which I don't. Which is why I'm surprised that I got, like, most damage. Okay. I'm just gonna come with you. That sounded like we were slurping something with that thing. Did we kill them? That sucks. Really? Oh, it's aimbot, of course. Okay. Blizzard's dry strategic. Yes, I will. I'm planning on getting in there with the Blizzards. Junkenstein is no more.
Don't let them push that barricade.
They're not going to. What are you doing, Meanster? Okay, we froze them all. If everyone goes and kills them, well, I get 1,000,000 assists. Because unfortunately, I got killed, but I froze them all.
Just part of the scientific method.
But that should have made a difference. It's a bit slower than I would have liked. I don't think we freeze them as well with our main gun as you used to in the first one, because it used to really freeze them. But like again, like I say, it really didn't do damage, did it? They seem to have swapped it so that... Yeah, nice try! I need health. I'm not finding any health. Oh, does my freeze shield heal me as well? Am I stupid? I think that... I forgot that. That actually heals you, doesn't it? Okay, so if I'm not getting heals, I can get my own heals. Mercy, thank you. Okay, let's go. We need to get into the game to be able to make use of that. Turn around, robot. Where'd she go? Where'd Mercy go? Where were you? I thought you were with me, Mercy. Okay, they're pushing the thing. We haven't done a lot. We need... We need to get some robot in. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah! You thought you could slam me in the air? I need some heals, Mercy. Whatever, I'll heal myself. Damn it, I should have stayed in my shields. They all came from me. They all came from me. Dear order? Oh no, they're causing the robot. Get your tank destroyed. Let's go. You're getting no assistance. Where are my team? I can't do this alone. Can't do this alone. Hello, brother. I cannot do this alone. Got you. Ouch. Wow, you still do pretty nice damage. D.Va's actually pretty good, huh? Like, you get all of that health. You get 900 health. Like, she has her bots and her own phase. Like, she's really strong.
They have taken our robot.
If we can push them to overtime, I don't mind. Okay, that was a waste of an ultimate, but... You wanna use that shit on me?
I'm here to help. Time to push. 10 seconds.
Okay.
Wow, that's nice.
I should have used my shift. Yeah, all we need is to push it a bit further and capture the point, and we're okay. Overtime. Like I said, if we can push them to overtime. Damn it.
To stop them, we must do it now.
Does that count as defeat? I think we held them back enough. Mandradalia, meme star. Okay, what a meme star. Oh my god, he took advantage of my thing. That's how he was even slow with it as well. Where I froze them all. He could have absolutely got them. But that was my move that gave him player of the game right there. But that's what I'm going to call it a day. I'll be back maybe tomorrow with something, I don't know, if not Monday. Have a nice rest of your day and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye bye bye.